There are times in life when you just want to get away from it all, and where better to go than the Middle Ages.
One of us is engineer, one of us is producer, one of us is television technician, and so on. But we are all the same in the Middle Age, you know.
No telephone. Nobody can reach me. I'm just there for me alone.
And if you are looking to escape, you might as well do it at the biggest medieval tournament in the world. A Bavarian extravaganza that pulls in crowds of over 10,000 per show. It's quite a performance. There's good guys, bad guys, and lots of jousting. A sport that combines skill, elegance and danger, even if the lancers are made of balsa wood.
You lost the shield, you know, you touch your body, it break maybe 1 bone or 2 bones, you know.
2 horses like this, it's 40 kilometers, it's very fast. It's you need to be very close.
And good coordination is also required to stage something like this year after year.
So it's always at least a year production period. There's about 1,200 in the show, and there's about 800 people backstage. So we're running probably about 2,000 people with a team of a core management team of about 6.
Now, you could be forgiven for thinking the tournament's just a chance for like-minded folk to put on a bit of a display, but you'd be wrong. There's a lot more to it than that. In fact, that's kind of cold. Behind the tournament is a tale of marketing, betrayal and beer. You see, since it began in 1980, the Kaltenberg tournament itself has evolved into a subtle but highly effective marketing device for Kaltenberg beer, some of which is still actually brewed at the Prince's Castle, which is over 700 years old.
Where we do have synergy on the name, having a Kaltenberg tournament and a Kaltenberg beer.
It's a perfect platform for us to promote, especially the dark beer.
But what of the betrayal? Well, believe it or not, Munich's famous all-singing, all-drinking Oktoberfest was all down to the prince's ancestor.
It has been founded by my great-great-grandfather as his wedding party originally. The first tent on Oktoberfest was his wedding tent.
Yet despite this, in the early 1920s, the family, along with all the other brewers from outside Munich, was banned from selling beer at the Oktoberfest, a betrayal that still rankles.
You can imagine that we are not quite happy about that.
So now, instead of taking the beer to the Munich public, the prince brings the public to the beer, attracting them with a show that, while a little hammy, certainly doesn't cut corners on production costs.
In euro, it would be about a 3.5 to 4 million euro production.
Do you actually make any money on this thing?
Depending on weather. Some years we do and some years we do not.
Well, I'll tell you 2 things about this night's tournament. Firstly, it is very dramatic. And secondly, that Black Knight, he's bad. He's so bad, I can almost feel his badness standing here. He's that bad. Not only that, he's a she. Just another cunning twist in a tale that from year to year must never be the same.
I like to change every time the story to surprise the public.
Although certain elements never change, such as the risks facing the team of almost exclusively French stuntmen.
It's dangerous because we work with horses. Sometimes you don't fall as you want to fall, and you can, of course.
But even the lesser players are doing something a bit special out there, especially when it's hot.
The inside, we have a temperature about 50 degrees.
Does that not kill you?
I have to drink very much. I have to drink a lot, about 6 liters a day, and it's a little bit of training.
A little bit of training, which all adds to a spectacle you can see for as little as 20 euros, less than you'd pay for a football match in plenty of places, and in many cases, much better value for money.